Released Naga women among 18 Naga civilians abducted from Lailon Waife in Kangpokpi district on May 13 alleged they were initially held by local Kuki villagers before being handed over to heavily armed Kuki militants in uniform. Thadau Inpi Manipur and Thadau Students Association demand NIA probe into killing of 3 senior leaders of Thadau Baptist Association India in ambush between Kotlin and Kotzin villages in Kangpokpi district. Several goods-laden trucks remain stranded along National Highway No. 2 due to shutdown caused by Kuki groups in Kangpokpi district. Drivers appeal for safe passage. Koireng-led UNLF and Pambay-led UNLF observed 9th Athoba Singhi Ningsing Numit in honor of late UNLF and MPA cadres. Pambay-led UNLF says peace talks cannot compromise sovereignty. Desam alleges Education Commissioner and Director
Rooted in tradition, growing with purpose, from the exotic, nutritious kiwi fruit to the GI-tagged Tamenglong orange, Pachay lemon, Sirara Kong chili, and black aromatic rice. Sourced from farmer-producer companies, organic certified and lab tested. Test and enjoy the unique natural and organic products of Manipur, power-packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Promoted by Manipur Organic Mission Agency.
Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Women among the 18 Naga civilians abducted from Lailon Waife in Kangpokpi district on May 13 alleged that they were initially held by local Kuki villagers before being handed over to heavily armed Kuki militants in uniform. Speaking to media at Kanglatongbi today, some of the released women stated that Kuki men and women from the village first detained the group and later separated the men and women. They alleged that armed Kuki militants in full uniform arrived later and took custody of them. According to the women, the male captives were blindfolded, tied up and taken away in separate vehicles, while the women were taken to forested areas where they were also blindfolded and kept under guard. They further alleged that even during meals and while being taken outside, their eyes remained covered. The women stated that they remained silent earlier, fearing for the safety of the 6 men still in captivity. However, with days passing and uncertainty of their condition, they decided to publicly share details of their ordeal. Thadau Inpi Manipur demands NIA probe into the killing of 3 senior leaders of Thadau Baptist Association India (TBAI) in an ambush at 0 point between Kotlin and Kotzin villages in Kangpokpi district on May 13. In a media release issued on May 17, the organization questioned why only the 2 TBAI vehicles bearing clear identification plates were targeted while other vehicles on the same route were left unharmed. It alleged that the attack appeared premeditated and targeted, possibly linked to the victims' Thadau identity and advocacy work. The statement also raised suspicion over a press release issued by Kuki Inpi Manipur shortly after the attack, which blamed the ZUF Kamsan group. Thadau Inpi questioned how the organization identified the alleged perpetrators so quickly and demanded that the statement and its source be thoroughly investigated. The organization urged the government to examine all possible roles and connections, including the involvement of Naga militant groups or Kuki militant groups, particularly the Kuki Su group KRA-KNO, which predominantly operates in the area, where the attack occurred. Thado Students Association (TSA) also condemns the May 13 ambush on Thado Baptist Church leaders at Kotlen Kotzim Intervillage Road in Kangpopi district, which claimed the lives of Reverend Dr. Vumthang Sitlo and 2 other senior pastors while injuring 5 others. In a media release issued today, TSA accused the Manipur government of criminal neglect, alleged bias against the Thado community, and failure to take decisive action following the attack. The association also criticized the state police and demanded the removal of Manipur DGP while expressing appreciation to Assam Rifles personnel for rescuing the victims. TSA further alleged that the government delayed a proper investigation and accused certain Kuki organizations of intimidation and false propaganda. The association also raised concerns over the shifting of injured victims from a private hospital in Imphal to Kangpopi, terming it medical apartheid against Thado people. Among its key demands, TSA called for immediate transfer of the case to the NIA, security protection for survivors, strict action against groups allegedly involved in intimidation, and an end to what it termed anti-Thado discrimination. NSCN GPRN rejects and condemns allegations made by Kuki Students Organization Delhi and NCR linking it to narco-terrorist groups in Manipur. In a press statement issued on May 17, the outfit termed the allegations as reckless, unverified and politically motivated, denying any association with terrorism or organized criminal activities. NSCN GPRN stated that no organization has the authority to pronounce guilt without due legal process and warned that repeated circulation of false and defamatory statements could invite legal action. It also urged authorities, civil society groups and the media to avoid one-sided narratives and work towards peace and stability in Manipur. A team of Senapati District Drivers Welfare Union and Surface Transport Hills Area Drivers Welfare Union, under the supervision of all Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union, today distributed food items to drivers of goods trucks stranded along Mao in Manipur and Kuzama in Nagaland due to the ongoing shutdown in Kangpopi district. Speaking to media, Surface Transport Hills Area Drivers Welfare Union Secretary Organization Thor said that the shutdown, which has entered its 6th day, has severely affected drivers and transport vehicles. He appeals to the government to take urgent steps to ensure safe movement of stranded drivers and vehicles. Over 1,000 vehicles are reportedly stranded due to the blockade. Under Northeast Federation of Trade Union Manipur Drivers Association, along with Senapati District Truck Driver Union, Senapati Union and All Manipur Gorkha Workers Welfare Union also distributed food and relief materials to truck drivers and handymen stranded at Kanglatombi and Sekmai due to the ongoing shutdown called by Kuki groups. Similar relief support was also extended yesterday to stranded drivers in Senapati. Speaking on the sidelines, MDA Assistant Secretary Kundongbam Sangicharan stated that trucks transporting goods into and out of Manipur have remained stranded for the last 5 days, causing severe hardship to drivers. He also pointed out that perishable goods, including potatoes and vegetables carried out by several trucks, are getting damaged due to the prolonged blockade. Sangicharan appeals to the government to take immediate steps to ensure safe movement of stranded vehicles and drivers.
lambi sing asi sudown tawgibadagi ngasi mangani sujale driver sing se aduki matik ware wamana maram oire harga Manipur Driver Association amadi masiga saminariba kangbu sing jina ngasi driver sing sireda akoigi kita dorebasu mating pangjabagi saktam duni aduga lole lena akoi hoji je panduna leiba gari Senapati ki saita panduna leiba gari sing asile yauriba alu tilo ase koi palagasu koi na khama mina palani aduna maram oiduna koi government na miyang chaganingi aduga lole lena koi mangi mapusing dina su driver sing jina awaba pibi dana ba haiduna Manipur Driver Association ni mai kai degi nixing jari.
Koireng-led UNLF and Pambai-led UNLF observed the 9th Athoba Singhi Ningsing Numit in honor of late UNLF MPA cadres today. Koireng-led United National Liberation Front observed the 9th October Singhi Ningsing Numit in honor of UNLF, MPA cadres, leaders and members who sacrificed their lives in the armed movement. In a statement issued by Koiringlet UNLF Central Committee Secretary of Publicity M. Saken, the observance was held at various places across Manipur and outside the state. Due to the prevailing situation in the state, the program was organized in a limited manner at party Central Headquarters, District and Branch Committees, External Affairs Headquarters, Laksha, External Affairs and different units of MPA. As part of the observance, party flags were flown at half-mast from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. at party and military units. Floral tributes were also paid at memorial sites, followed by a 2-minute silence, remembrance ceremony and speeches by party leaders. General Secretary of Pambay-led United National Liberation Front UNLF, Chabungbam Thanil, stated that any peace talks with the government of India cannot compromise on the front's core political and sovereignty stance. He made a remark during the observance of the 9th October Singhi Ningsing Numit organized by 18th May Organizing Committee at Nongpok Senjanbam in Imphal East District today in honor of the late leaders of Pambay-led UNLF and its armed wing Manipur People's Army MPA who sacrificed their lives for the people of Manipur. The former General Secretary Thanil claimed that despite decades of armed movement against the government of India, the front had never attacked Manipur police and commandos. He alleged that although several leaders and cadres had been killed over the years by the police and commandos obeying the government of India, the front did not abandon its ideology. He further stated that preliminary talks with the government of India began in 2021 at a foreign location after the center reportedly offered dialogue without preconditions on the issue of sovereignty. As part of the observance, participants paid floral tributes and observed a 2-minute silence in honor of the departed leaders. Among those present were Editors Guild Manipur President Khogendra Khomdram, All Manipur Working Journalists Union President Asem Bhakta, Nongpok Sanjimbam Village Development Authority Chairman Morangthem Himale, Kangleipak Tourist Center Nongpok Sanjimbam President Yumkhaibam Girani and 18th May Observation Committee President Maibam Ningthem Pishak along with many others.
UNLF so Namdre, UNLF so India the Laxan Mandre. Masigi Lana solo the Lani, Adabu, Lana solution of the Wari what I san the Yana Mapuna, Si Haiba, or Farama, Makoy Town Kodaki, Adudi, Karambo, Martam, the Wari san, the Manu, I would Tame, UNLF standing Katamudi, the Makta.
Editors Guild Manipur President Khogendra stated that the observance was held in remembrance of those who sacrificed their lives for the motherland. He said, society must honor the sacrifices made by the departed and their families. Khogendra further expressed concern over the growing divisions and conflicts among different communities in Manipur. He said such rising conflicts indicate the need for greater collective understanding and unity among the people.
Maitaiga Kukiga amuk khana hale Kukiga Nagaga amuk khana hale Ogina ngarang na handagi tawreisna Kukiga thadauga khana bagi phiyom ama lai khoi masen je loina bukpum thu thugai bagi phiyom ama lai sigumba phiyom ama lakpasida khoi mayam se wakhal tinana leiba darkar oi khoi masel gi manakta amaga panghun do hunaba amagi aswaiba puthuoga heta amana pangchai de sai pangang na ngang ba se sumde aswaiba aran basing ado sum thokminaraga khoi punna apunba Manipur lingkhatpa matamda Thado Yaugiba, Kawi Yaugiba, Maitei Yaugiba, Asikatana Tiate, Mayam Zulay, Apunro Manipur, Amagidamakta, Luke Kara, Laibagaloidana, Luke Mayam, Amana Tabak Towing Asia, Manipur, Tugaya, Bohanarakpada, Equina Madro, Tongshan Basumde.
Uripog Apunba Loop and Uripog Nupi Apunba Loop today have suspended the ongoing hunger strike staged by protester Khaidem Jennifer, demanding justice for the Tronglaubi terror attack following deterioration of her health condition. Speaking to media at Uripog today, Uripog Apunba Loop General Secretary Samom Dhruva stated that Jennifer, a diabetes patient and mother of two, had been on hunger strike for the last 15 days. He alleged that despite her prolonged protest, the state government ignored her strike. Dhruva added that the organizations decided to end the hunger strike following medical advice after her condition worsened significantly.
Magi health condition magi masa masugi mayam yengaba matungda aikoi gi doctor gi advice gi matungina ma khairiba condition sinadi ma sarai henbi khongjin gi changba matamda yamna awa phagda taga doba fiba ma lakani haibasina maram morekanda uribo apun balum amadi uribo nupi apun balum na miyamda Jennifer gi ngasi sarai henbi gi khongjin ase aikoina matang sida ma tol laga ma uribo apun balum amadi uribo nupi apun balum sangchalakpa Manipur miyam gi damakta sangchalakpa khongjang singda saruk ya hanba aduga ma mangjil thana miyam gi damakta thabak to hanba haiba wakalon sida yumpham moirakanda ngasi haiba numisidagi Jennifer gi ngasi sarai henbi khongjangse makhatana chathalaroi.
Indian Oil Corporation Limited Imphal Divisional Office has informed the public that there is no shortage of LPG, petrol and diesel in Manipur. In an official statement, Oil Industry Manipur State Level Coordinator Rajkumar Mohan stated that supply of essential fuels in the state remains normal. He also appealed to the public not to indulge in panic buying or stockpiling petrol and diesel in barrels, jerrycans and other containers. Meanwhile, several fuel stations reported long queues and temporary disruptions. Some petrol pumps remained closed while others were open but had no petrol stock and were dispensing only diesel. Availability was uneven across stations, with some reportedly restricting sales. Reports also indicated that fuel is being sold in the black market, raising questions over the Indian Oil Corporation Limited IOC clarification on supply availability. Center of Medical and Sales Representatives Union extends support to the May 20 All India General Strike called by All India Organization of Chemists and Druggists, demanding proper regulation of online medicine retail. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam alleges that the Education Commissioner and Director of University and Higher Education have failed to discharge their duties responsibly. Speaking to media at Desam head office today, Desam President O. Romesh said that the allegation was made following an inspection visit to Nomaikapam Gopal NG College. Romesh stated that the college currently has only 28 teachers against the required 41 for its 9 departments, despite having around 1,700 students, resulting in an approximate teacher-student ratio of 1:60. He also pointed out inadequate teacher strength in several departments and poor student attendance. Highlighting the condition of the campus, Romesh alleged that stray cows and horses were roaming freely inside the college premises, including classrooms and already poor infrastructure. He urged Chief Minister Y. Kemchan, who also holds the education portfolio, to take stock of the condition of the education in the state. He further demanded that the vice principal and teachers absent during the inspection submit reasons for their absence within 2 days.
Ngasi siyongna 2026 aura pauda magi lebam thokpa lab tagi library tagi everything khuding maksa masi yamna matin chadana maung marin tadana thamammiba khogi director madui commissioner habse makhoida education nungsiba habse leitre aina logba yare natragadi mahiroi singi apunba kholaud natana desamna college khuding makta chatlakanda masigi thengnariba amot pasing ase masi miam khangna akoi puthoktriŋai da isana khangna isagi phamdudai tokna sem sabiu. Honorable Chief Minister su education ki profilio paibi ribini education ki profilio pai haidana yongna yubi kon badongna kolang leibe yaroi maduna education haibase masi amatta ngairaba akoi gi khulai ni haibase education ki profilio pai riba Chief Minister su masi khangmum changi.
Employees of Manipur Excise Department today staged a cease-work protest today, demanding implementation of pending benefits under Manipur Services Revised Pay Rules 1999. All Manipur Excise Employees Welfare Association organized a protest meet at the department gate in Lamphil. Taking part in the protest, Association President Lakudung Maring stated that the association had submitted memorandums to the Finance Commissioner, Special Secretary Finance, Governor and Chief Secretary since May 16, 2024 regarding their demands. The employees are demanding release of pending ROP 1999 benefits, enhancement of ration money in line with present cost and disbursement of pending 13th month salary. Maring also highlighted severe staff shortage in the department, stating that only 139 employees are currently managing against a sanctioned strength of 706 and urged the government to fill the vacant post at the earliest.
यूनिफॉर्म से थल्लगा अखोइना फंगफम थोकपा फंगदबा हाइबसी सरकार की नत्रगना अखोइ डिपार्टमेंट सिगी असोइबा अमनी अदुना अखोइना होजिक लैगदोबा अखोइगी स्टाफ स्ट्रेंग हाइबा तारगदी अखोइ 760 लैफम थोकपनी अदुबो होजिक होजिक की ओइना अखोइ ओनली 139 सि अखोइ हंदक नौना हाबलाइबा दाइन हानेस की स्टाफ खरा सि याउसलगा अखोइ स्माइना लैजै अदुना होजिक सरकारना अखोइगी डिपार्टमेंट की खल्लगा हंदक तक नौ न कौबिगिबा exchange ta ming chalan khiba kangbu singdu yam thuna moise haidoga habakse akhoi da main power walaga leibasi phangan biragadi aduma so akhoi gi department gi amadi sarkar gi afaba khungthang ni haina lawjaraga.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on International Museum Day observance at Manipur State Museum. Keep watching Impact News.
Rooted in tradition, growing with purpose, from the exotic, nutritious kiwi fruit to the GI-tagged Tamenglong orange, Pachai lemon, Sirara Kong chili, and black aromatic rice. Sourced from farmer-producer companies, organic certified and lab tested. Test and enjoy the unique natural and organic products of Manipur, power-packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Promoted by Manipur Organic Mission Agency, Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Manipur, under the Mission Organic Scheme. Let's be a part of chemical-free and sustainable farming. Let's be organic. Let's be healthy.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Manipur State Museum under the Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur observed International Museum Day today on the theme Museums Uniting a Divided World. Speaking at the event, Art and Culture Commissioner H. Gyan Prakash stated that museums play a vital role in understanding the history and culture of different communities and regions. He also stressed the need to further develop the Manipur State Museum for proper preservation of ancient and historical artifacts for future generations. Art and Culture Joint Director and Museum Curator JOYSHREE noted that the observance is held annually in line with the theme set by the International Council of Museums. As part of the program, the closing ceremony of the 10th day Cultural Appreciation course, which began on May 8, was also held and certificates were distributed to participants.
Museum की importance है कोई म्यान से लोग हम especially younger generation अब ये ना अंदर है कोई जब तक museum से हम करना किलो को है हमें International Day of Museum the museum की importance म्यान से खान उधना ये museum से की learning वो याव रिबा म्यान से appreciate तो उन्हें बगी जब तक museum की importance है खान ना बगी जब तक International Day of Museum से यहाँ में important वो है ना खान से
Kogi societies lairiba kogi pai punamakna museum na lauriba daita miyamda mukhanna khanganbagi tanjadu laujabani ningthausingna palingai matamda sumaina leirami haiba chatna kanglon phije chakcha adagi akoina display tawriba objects khudingmak sidagi angangsingna su learn tawgadawribani aduga satra mayam amasu sida research tawri educational non formal educational institute amani haizani
Lamlai MLA K.H. Ibomcha urged the public to elect capable and responsible representatives, stating that merely casting votes without choosing deserving leaders would not benefit the state. He made remarks during the inauguration of a newly constructed farmhouse of Ibudau Nungjomba Farmers Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society Limited. MLA Bomcha stressed that voters must carefully choose leaders who can address public grievances and work for the welfare of the state. He added that failure to responsibly exercise voting rights would only worsen the prevailing situation in Manipur. The MLA said civil society organizations, local communities and the public all have an important role in restoring peace and stability in Manipur.
Manipur MLA
Kumbi Kendra Progressive Farmers Association urges Agriculture Director to ensure adequate supply of urea fertilizers for farmers of Kumbi during the ongoing paddy cultivation season. Speaking to media, Association President Sanasam Dinesh stated that the association had earlier submitted documents and sought intervention from the Chief Minister regarding the issue, but no action has been taken so far. He warned that farmers would launch intensified agitation if authorities fail to ensure timely availability of fertilizers. Dinesh highlighted that farmers from Wangu, Kazingkombi, Kabu, Kulakpat, Charel Mangjil, Pombikok, Nungu and Chadanpokpi areas are in urgent need of urea for the first cropping season.
Kazingkombi Lokon, Kabu Lokon, Kulakpat, Charel Mangjil, Pombikok, Nungu, Hariba Mafam Sing Asida Passport, Tabzeriba. Praja Singna Hauzi Har Yamna Dakar Oire, Director get a Panduna Ladiba, Har Sing Asi Atuba, Matamda Hado Pituna, Nomi Praja Singi Mapamda, Director Na Tamoy Singna, Matang Pangpituna, Nomi Praja Singa Yawan View Haina, Nomi Amoina Hajar.
As in other districts of the state, Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan Janjatiya Garima Utsav 2026 under the theme Sabse Dur Sabse Pehle was launched today in Tamenglong district under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. The campaign was launched by Assistant Commissioner to Deputy Commissioner and Campaign Nodal Officer Namthango Kame at the conference hall of Tamenglong DC office. The program was attended by ADC Tamenglong CEO Kacham Thai F. Gangmei, SDC D. Maidin Bui, CMO Dr. Maja Chunglu and officials of various line departments. As part of the nationwide campaign, a series of health camps and awareness programs will be conducted in 6 cluster villages of the district. The campaign will also be launched tomorrow at Sonram, Thanlon and Dailong villages. Dr. Laundry opened its second outlet today at Nauremtong, Kulemrekai in Imphal West District. The laundry franchisee offers services including premium laundry, dry cleaning, shoe and curtain cleaning, wash and iron, steam ironing and wash and fold services. Free pickup and drop facility is also available within Imphal area. On the occasion, proprietor of Dr. Laundry, Konzengbam Rima announced a 20% discount on various services till the end of this month. She stated that the venture aims not only to provide convenient laundry solutions but also generate employment opportunities for the youth. Dr. Laundry's first store was opened at Kabam while new outlets are being planned at Nambol and Julalan.
Ngasi akhoi hangise Dr. Laundry ani suba unit ne amana khabam da hangre sin ani suba ne ba ado akhoi hangisi manam je sum manipuri sum thabak se mayam je amta wana re adu dugi mating khatang oina baina mi su akhoi na thabak pi ba hai tare adugi matung ina akhoi sida facility haraga di adum fazal loi leire ai khumuk suba yare adegi amuka kai ga loi surani akhoi me tha simadi handak ki oina 20% oina pi ne ba discount oina pickup drops adum lei jai ko thal area gi oina free date kano pickup ka kano ka oina.
A bronze statue of Captain Vikram Batra Paramveer Chakra was unveiled today at Sainik School in Imphal. The event was held in connection with the Silver Jubilee celebration of school alumni of batch 1994-2001 23rd Souls. Speakers of the event recounted the duty, sacrifice and wartime valor of Captain Vikram Batra to students of the school. Congress leader V.D. Sathisan took oath as the 13th Chief Minister of Kerala today, with Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar administering the oath of office. Sathisan was joined by his 20-member cabinet at the swearing-in ceremony, attended by senior Congress leaders including Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Chief Ministers of Congress ruled states, former Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, left leaders, BJP representatives also attended the event at the Central Stadium in Thiruvananthapuram. The Congress-led UDF returned to power after winning 102 seats in the 140-member assembly, while the LDF secured 35 seats and the BJP won 3 in the elections held on April 9. Now the sports news. Pre-quarter final matches of the 5th MNCA Under-14 Boys One-Day Cricket Trophy will begin tomorrow. The first quarter final match will be played between Shadow Thangweban and Thau Thangweban at Model Higher Secondary School and Oriental College Ground. The second quarter final match will be played between KSDO Kiamgai and PTCC Patsoi Patri at Kureban Ground, Tau Thong. In the Lirinjam Public Ground slot, NCA Nambol will face TCMDC Tongju Part 2 in the third pre-quarter final, and RCA Lilong will face off against Yesdan Ningthaukong at Moijing Public Ground, Taubal in the fourth pre-quarter final match. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Released Naga women among 18 Naga civilians abducted from Lailon Waifai in Kangpopi district on May 13 alleged they were initially held by local Kuki villagers before being handed over to heavily armed Kuki militants in uniform. Thado in Manipur and Thado Students Association demand NIA probe into killing of 3 senior leaders of Thado Baptist Association India in ambush between Kotlan and Kodzin villages in Kangpopi district. Several goods-laden trucks remain stranded along National Highway 2 due to shutdown called by Kuki groups in Kangpopi district. Drivers appeal for safe passage. Koireng-led UNLF and Pambai-led UNLF observed the 9th Athoba Singhi Ningsing Numit in honor of late UNLF MPA cadres. Pambai-led UNLF says peace talks cannot compromise sovereignty. Desam alleges Education Commissioner and Director of University and Higher Education of failing to discharge their duties responsibly after inspection visit at NG College. And Manipur State Museum under the Department of Art and Culture observes International Museum Day on the theme Museums Uniting a Divided World. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.